So it's a pleasure to welcome you here. And I'm going to invite Isabelle and Kevin to be up here with me. So Isabelle Grosmaître is one of our stewards and for good leaders, and she's co-chairing with me. Isabelle, thank you very much. Wonderful. I'll give you the floor in a moment. And on my left is Kevin Tebali, who is one of the founders of changeNOW. Kevin will say a few words about why we are here, what we are doing. But Kevin has come to our summits twice, and I said we should do changeNOW in Amsterdam. And he said, well, let's have lunch together. So I had lunch with him and his founders. He said, actually, it's better if you come to Paris. So here we are. We decided to do a summit in Paris. And in the meantime, by the way, changeNOW became a B Corp. So we're very, very happy and proud to work together and make a difference in the world. So Kevin, a few words from you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Marcello. Thank you, Isabelle. So I'm delighted to welcome you here at changeNOW and at the United Leaders Summit. Should we call it the United Leaders Changing the World Now Summit?
Yeah.
I think that works pretty well. So yes, this is an important, it's our 8th edition of the changeNOW Summit, and I think it takes a lot of meaning this year given what's going on in the world, and we feel that there is a big reason right now to gather and to close in the communities, and that's why I really want to say thank you to you, Marcello, because you're the one. I mean, I had the pleasure of coming to Amsterdam for the past 2 years, and you came to me with this idea of working together. It makes no sense for us to be in Amsterdam, you in Paris. Why don't we do things together? And you've been very, really visionary in doing that, and I really want to thank you because I think right now doubt calls for unity. And I think that there is nothing stronger than communities coming together and working with the same mission. And that's why we're very proud and very honored to be hosting the United Leaders Summit at changeNOW. It has a lot of meaning for us.
Well, that's very kind. Thank you. Could you say one or two words about, you've got like nearly 40,000 people in the next 3 days.
Yes.
I want to say that the idea is that you attend sessions like these, like this morning, this afternoon at the École du Pont Business School, but in between, you also enjoy being at changeNOW. So if you give a kind of a snapshot of the people.
Sure, so it's 40,000 people coming over the course of the next 3 days, today, tomorrow until Saturday. Very varied groups of people, obviously change makers, innovators, scientists, policy makers, investors, but you also have families, kids, athletes, artists, so all people from all backgrounds, coming from 140 countries. And this year is very important for two reasons. Why? It's the 10th anniversary of the Paris Agreement. And it's really no time for, I would say, celebration, but time for renewed commitments. And that's really I think the message we want to share is that we have solutions, we have so many people that are doing amazing things, and the time is to actually give them agency and to show the strengths of working together collectively. And so that's one point, and then the second one is it's a special edition on the topic of oceans. This year is the year of the oceans. France is welcoming the UN Ocean Conference in Nice in June, and yeah. So over the next 3 days, you'll see a lot of conferences, a lot of events happening from morning to evening here at the Grand Palais, but also in Paris. We've launched the Planet Week this week, so it's a week full, filled with events going on throughout Paris, and this one is one of the big ones. So a lot of action, a lot of things happening, and I hope that you will come back home with a lot of inspiration, a lot of hope, and a lot of renewed determination for the great work that you all are all doing.
Fantastic, Kevin. Thank you very much. Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you.
And maybe Isabelle, can you give a few words from your side as a French woman leader who has been with Goodness & Co, her company, doing amazing things?
I'm very happy to be here. It feels like home for me. And I want to say maybe a few things to you. So first is that for people that know me, I've always wanted to contribute to a better world, right? My friends would even say to change the world. And we are, we are change makers in this room, so we know that change is not easy, that the road is bumpy, right? But the reality is that today the backlash is real. Leaders may be silent, so we may have a few questions. But I want to share 3 things with you. The first, grit. Grit is our superpower. What is grit? It's to remove every obstacles that are coming our way to really build better futures. And guess what? As change makers, we need determination and resilience. The second thing that I want to share is tribe. What keeps me awake, up, and go back up every single day is my tribe. So surround yourself with people you trust, people who nourish your soul, who challenges you, who do challenge you every single day, but also who are helping you on the journey. That matters. And you are my tribe, you know that. And the third thing that I want to share with you is gratefulness. Because let's face it, I am so grateful to be with you. And I want to start with you, Marcello. When I met you 10 years ago, a little more than that, we were on the journey of Danone becoming the first international company B Corp. And I always find you amazing, very much aligned, nourishing my soul, because I think there is something around faith that matters to me at least. And I see, and I'm very impressed by all your energy and all the heart that you put in everybody's relationship, in every one of us. And we can feel your heart in this event. So thank you so much, Marcello.
Thank you very much.
Kevin, there is something about you that I love, is that you dream big, 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 40,000 people are coming to these events. It's crazy. The second thing that I'm impressed by you is that you will take whatever it does, and I won't go into details, maybe on stage, to make the change happen, and always with a huge smile. So thank you so much for what you do.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm continuing, and I'm going to invite Nikki Schilling on the stage. Nikki, please come over. So actually, I see your husband sitting there, Philip. Philip and I have been friends for 25 years. Nikki has, of course, since ended up working at Rituals. She's Chief Impact Officer of Rituals, with B Corp, one of the largest in Europe, over 2 billion. And Nikki is going to say 2 words, introduce Raymond Klosterman, CEO, with a special message of what actually happened last year at our summit, and then she will explain. So Nikki, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Marcello. Well, it's a big pleasure to be here. For a Good Leader, it means a lot to us as Rituals, because 3 years ago we went to their first summit and got very, very inspired, but also felt a huge urgency that as a company, even though we were already B Corp back then, we needed to do more. So that's what I'm going to introduce now and tell you a little bit more about afterwards.
Hello, my name is Raymond Kloosterman. I'm the founder of Rituals Cosmetics. Here in Amsterdam 25 years ago, we started with a dream to make the difference. A dream to build a beauty company with a different perspective on beauty. Not about looking good, but about feeling good. And that got completely out of control, because today we're still here, we're doing more than 2 billion, and we're rocking. The first years as an entrepreneur, it's all about making it through Christmas. But when you grow, also your sense of responsibility should grow. And that's why a couple of years ago, we really felt from the bottom of our hearts that we needed to do more. So first step was becoming a B Corp, one of the first ones in the luxury beauty industry. And the second step was becoming an impact brand, or the dream to become an impact brand. Because we felt that there's more than limiting your negative impact. The real thing is, of course, seeing how you can use your company to do good, how you can create positive impact. And that's why the Profit Pledge. This year we're going to invest 26 million because of that Profit Pledge in the well-being of planet and people. Great initiatives. And in the next 10 years we expect 300 to 400 million. So we do believe we'll have impact with that fund. We're doing this for ourselves. For our customers, they're very happy with it. For our employees, they're even more happy with it. So it's very motivational for everybody. But at the end of the day, we're also doing it for ourselves, us. Why? Because we can and we should. And we hope that although we're doing it for ourselves, maybe some of you will be inspired to do the same and to make the extra step. Good luck at the conference. I hope you have some great days. We're already proud members for 3 years of For Good Leaders. And we hope it's worth your time. Bye-bye.
What we got inspired to do here at Be For Good Leaders back then, For Good Leaders Now, is to become an impact brand, to have the dream to become an impact brand, because it's a long way, and who knows, maybe we'll never reach it. But we will do our best, and every day we fight for it, as all of you do in the jobs that you do to make the planet a better place. As companies, we have a huge responsibility. And we actually know that consumers now trust companies more to make the change than governments or the media. So we feel that. That's why one of our initiatives is that we every year commit 10% of our profit to the well-being of people and planet. And very shortly, where do we invest that into protection of nature and also protection of youth, and especially the mental well-being of kids, because you might know that that's just as much as nature under huge threat. Our kids, 50% of them are either anxious, stressed, or depressed. So this is where the money is going. You see some of the foundations. But I think what's important, and if there's anything I want to stand for here and inspire other companies to do, it's that we do both sustainability and create positive impact. We have to do both. We have to, on the one hand, reduce our negative impact, and at the same time, all of us also create positive impact. We really have to contribute to what we need to do. And I want to just show you a couple of examples. If you want to become an impact brand, you have to do multiple things. You cannot just do one thing on each side. So on the left side, as you see, this is the reducing impact. We are B Corp. We just got recertified. We take it very, very seriously. Obviously have a net zero commitment and work very hard on our circularity and our product sustainability. It's hard, but we're on it every day. And on the right side, you see, this is the positive side, and we believe that we have to create positive impact together as companies. We cannot do it alone. So hence, the profit pledge, we're not the only ones who commit, obviously. There's also 1% for the planet, etc. There's many companies who do a lot. Our commitment is 10% of net profit, but we want to encourage every company to have a pledge like this and motivate and show how you can do it. At the same time, the Impact Fund is also something I want to mention, because we want to raise 100 million together with cosmetics companies only, so that we invest in scale-ups that will help our own sustainability, product sustainability. So we're very busy with this. In fact, tomorrow we have a session on it with all of our competitors. We get together and really together want to create change and inspire our consumers with new products that are different, that are sustainable, and really make a difference. So this is what we're busy with in a nutshell. If you want to find out more or have ideas, please come speak to me, the team. We're here for 2 days. And for the rest, until then, I wish you a really fabulous company, and leave you again with a quote of Raymond that we also, modern entrepreneurship really is about taking that responsibility and creating positive impact while you do your job on sustainability. Thank you very much.